How are you going to make the next 12 months significantly better than the last 12 months or maybe even the last 12 years? Hey, it's Melanie here. And this is that time of year that you're hearing everywhere. It's time to work on your plan. It's time to get a strategic plan in place. And you're the kind of person that you tend to wing it more or never really get around to creating your plan, or maybe even feel like a plan limits your creativity or your your unique way of tapping into opportunity, then today is for you, because I want to talk about what really moves the needle, what actually keeps you focused on where your most impactful and fruitful opportunities are. And that's having a certain kind of plan. So, in my work since 2000, I've been helping entrepreneurs uncover dormant profit opportunities and where they can exponentially grow three things: their income, their impact, and their influence. And I find that all three together is what really kind of creates this liftoff. And, you can really conquer or dominate the industry that you're in. But now is a really important time to do the planning so that you don't get off guard. And the more big, bold strategies you're tapping into for the next year, the more important it is for you to get the plan clear so you know what to say yes to, more importantly, what to say no to, and you know what's going to move the needle. Because when you are making decisions, you want to make sure that you're really keeping in mind what you've already committed to and what you want to do differently next year. So there are four factors or four components of a plan that I think are really instrumental. So a lot of people just stop at the strategic plan, and the strategic plan is where you have your goals and like your initiatives for the year and how you're going to accomplish them. And that is a really key part of the puzzle, but I don't want you to stop there. I want you to go a step deeper. And I also want you to create what I call a revenue plan. So revenue plan is really like uncovering where the revenue is going to come from and what you need to do to move the revenue needle. So let's say you have a goal of doubling or tripling your revenue for the new year. Do you know where that money's coming from? Do you know what offerings are going to drive those numbers? Do you have different, like a plan A and a plan B in case plan A doesn't go according to plan, and you know where to focus your time and energy? So I love helping entrepreneurs create revenue plans because I'm also really, really good at finding another six figures, 200,000, 100, like I've helped entrepreneurs find seven figures in their blind spot. So revenue plans is a way of looking at where's the cash coming from and what do you need to shift to make sure you're meeting your revenue goals. That's where that income amplification comes from. The third key piece of your plan needs to be an offering roadmap. And here's a big place where I see people kind of drop the ball, is they don't think about when they're going to have their key strategic objectives met. When are they going to have what I call a sales triggering event that is going to move the needle on their offering? So they just kind of go, oh, I need cash next month, and have an event, or they run a campaign to get a few extra clients. Sorry about the dog in the background. He's a little unhappy. I'm not feeding him yet. So offering roadmaps are what really moves your focus. So, hey, every quarter, I want to have this much coming in. I need to have this campaign running, or I need to have this kind of event, or I need to have a certain number of strategic partners who are helping us promote. It gives you clarity to focus on what's going to get that revenue coming in. And then last, your marketing plan. So your marketing plan really emerges from the first three plans. The first three pieces of those plans tell you what you want to do, and then this is how you're going to get there. The marketing plan should include a visibility strategy, a lead generation strategy, and if you have some kind of authority platform like a podcast, or you're planning to roll out something new, that would be included in your marketing plan. It's how you communicate what's available or what you want to do out in the world in a bigger way. So the marketing plan is where there's a lot of delegation opportunity. This helps you decide what collaborations and what visibility opportunities you're going to move forward. And it also oftentimes helps you hone where your market is and what's available to you in that market. So having these four key pieces coming together, I think really helps you focus, have clarity, you eliminate confusion. You don't have like that wishy-washy, okay, like I don't know what I'm going to do. I just know I want this outcome. And it really helps you solidify all these pieces. So I'd love to hear from you. What's involved in your planning? Do you do all four pieces? Do you not do any of it right now? And that's okay too. But if you're looking for a way to really move that needle more, I would highly recommend you try putting all four of those plans together, all four of those factors or key components of your plan. And if you need a tool, let me know. We have the Profit Explosion Toolkit. I'm happy to, hook you up with that and, make that available. It's a $197 investment. And also, just so you know, I'm about ready to open the door on a very special deal on my strategic planning sessions. So I only have a very few of them open to get in 2022 before we get to the new year. If you want one of them, give me a little shout out and tell me, oh, Melanie, I'd really like that. We're going to start making them available at a very special rate for a very limited time. But because you're part of the community, if you want that, I'll hook you up early. Okay, tell me about your planning process. Tell me what you're going to do, and give a little shout out in the comments and let me know, have you already done your plan or are you still working on it for the new year?